We are back at it with some more MX Sim, and we're back on Budds Creek after watching the National earlier today. And I thought we actually had some really good racing in both classes, especially in like the 250 class, Moto 1, even in Moto number 1 for the 450. That was really entertaining because Jet didn't actually get a start, so he had to make his way through the pack. He put on a clinic with some of the passes that he made. Dude, the pass around AP was insane. The pass around AC was really, really nice. And then the pass around, who was it? Barsha? Going down the hill on Henry Hill, bro, that was so clean. It was really awesome to watch him actually have to fight for the positions. I know he had to kind of do that in High Point, but I feel like this was just more entertaining than High Point, in my opinion. But some key takeaways from the race was I feel like we've had way too many red flags this year, especially in the 250 class. I think all the red flags actually have come from the 250 class, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they have. Obviously, I hope the rider's okay because you never want to see anybody get hurt in this sport. We know how hard it is to stay healthy in this sport. What really surprised me after the red flag was, since it was like 15 minutes, I thought they were for sure going to do like a stagger start, but it was not the case. Okay, Josh, that was unfortunate. But it was a full restart. Basically, like, the first 15 minutes of the race meant like absolutely nothing, like, in my opinion. Like, what would be the point of doing that 15 minutes? That's what kind of sucked about the restart and not doing a stagger start. And in the rule book, you actually can't do a stagger start. So I understand that, why they didn't do it. I wish they have something in the rule book where they do at least like a stagger start, or like line everybody up like from gate 1 to gate 40 from based on where their position was during the red flag. And then that way, a guy like an AMA official can run down the line and they go off one by one. I think that would be better because then the first 15 minutes actually meant something for the race. Yeah, what are your guys' takeaway on the red flag situation? I want to hear it in the comments. Some other key takeaways. I thought the rookies rode really good. I thought Bomer rode really good. I keep saying Balmer, so if I mispronounce your name, dog, I'm very sorry. Like, that's how I thought it was pronounced, but it's Bomer, I believe, so I'm very sorry about that. But I thought him, Daxton Bennett rode awesome. Casey Cochran, you didn't really see much on him besides like the initial like rookie report, I guess you can kind of say. You actually didn't really see any footage of Julian or Daxton Bennett riding. I feel like the only time you ever really got to see them was at the very end of Moto 1 when Dax got 4th. I think that was kind of like the only time you ever saw Daxton. I don't even remember watching Juju at all. I don't remember watching him at all. I don't remember watching Casey at all. I brought this up with a couple of people in the Discord as we were watching, but we're unsure of who's taking over the Husky team next year. So like Casey is definitely there, right? With a 2-year deal as a rookie going into pro next year. Then you got Gillian Ferris. He's signed to Husky next year. You have RJ signing a 2-year deal next year. So that basically means that Talon is out, right? In my opinion, they're not going to have 4 250 guys, right? That's my opinion. I messed up this corner like 3 times now. That's my opinion. I haven't heard any rumor about where Talon is going to go, though. I don't know if anybody else has. Or maybe they're keeping 4 250 guys. I don't really know. Can I just get out of this freaking corner? Yeah, I'm excited for silly season because there's so many guys that I don't know where they're going. I mean, like, we've heard rumors and stuff, but like there's not been any confirmation. I wouldn't be surprised if like Talon gets picked up by a factory team, but I'm also wouldn't be surprised if he gets like picked up from like a satellite factory team like AEO, right? Because I know they have connections with each other. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens because I think there's going to be a lot of shakeup. We already know a few of the names going to different teams, such as like Levi going to PC and stuff like that, but I'm super excited for that. Another key takeaway was Barsha looked great today. I don't know about you guys, but he looked really good for only having 2 races under his belt. I'm pretty sure he really only got like 1 moto at Unadilla in, and then having 2 motos at Budds Creek, aka 3 motos. I mean, he looked really good. He kind of faded towards the end a little bit, but that's kind of expected, right? So you got to actually put his name in the hat for like maybe Motocross the Nations. I know I've been saying like Jason Anderson, 8P, but maybe you put fucking Justin Barsha up there. Like, would you guys want Barsha to be on that team? I wouldn't mind it, honestly. He's been there before, like on the Des Nations team. I think he would fight as hard as he possibly could, which I think would be pretty interesting to watch. You could also do like Anderson Barsha, right? if Chase doesn't want to do it, or if Chase isn't going to do it. You could do Anderson, Barsha, Anderson, AP, Anderson, AP, Barsha. You have a bunch of guys to pick from. You can even have like Anderson go down on like the 250 or something, you know, or even Barsha go down on the 250, or bring in the top 250 guy from the championship, you know. I think there's a lot of opportunities to pick from the team, so it's going to be interesting to see who they pick, because I don't know when they're going to make that announcement. I thought they would make the announcement at like Unadilla, but then again, a lot of the 450 guys were hurt, so they really don't know who to pick. So I'm not surprised that they haven't picked anybody yet, or maybe they have their eyes on some team, or eyes on some people that they want to pick from. They just haven't said anything. So it should be interesting to watch that like play out. Another key takeaway, I would be shocked if Jet does not go 22-0 now. After winning the championship last week, I really didn't think he would maybe put up like a crazy amount of fight trying to go after the undefeated season, but after Moto 1, bro, nobody's stopping this guy. Jet is insane right now. Chase had the best opportunity to do it in Moto number 2. He was gaining time on him. He was like a second and a half down, but Chase does what Chase does best, aka just tips it over and kind of ruins his momentum going after Jet. But he did put up like a late run towards Jet towards the end, which was very exciting. I thought possibly he was going to be able to pass him, possibly, but he wasn't close enough towards the very end. Like he would have to be like right next to him if he wanted to get by him through like the rollers. But yeah, I would be just completely shocked if Jet does not go 22-0. I think there would be a cap on the best possible season that anybody could possibly have for the last 2 years. I already mentioned this in another video. Just like you can't write a better script than what Jet's going through right now. And it's just going to be exciting. It makes Iron Man actually worth watching, you know, for the 450s. Does Jet make a perfect season? Does Jet not make a perfect season? Like, that excitement for Iron Man is there. You also still have the championship going on for the 250 guys. I mean, Hunter's only 22 points up on Coop. I mean, he's right there. Say Hunter bike blows up, you know, like obviously you don't want that. But imagine his bike blows up, Cooper takes the lead over the last race. Just anything is possible. Think about what happened with Deegan at Unadilla. Think about what happened with Hunter at Southwick. Just anything is possible. So it makes Iron Man so much more entertaining to watch. And I can't wait for Iron Man. It's going to be so good. I don't know if you guys saw the news earlier, but there's a hurricane about to hit California, which is kind of scary. I don't know when the last time a hurricane hit Cali. It's got to be a long time ago. A long time ago. But I think we're in Arizona getting the repercussions of it right now. It's stormy. It's cloudy. It's like looking like it's about to rain. And I'm all for the rain in Arizona. I love monsoon season. Like, I love monsoon season. I think it's the best time of the year. I don't know why, but that's my first time ever clearing that. Holy shit. Can we double down? Oh. I went too steezy there. Too steezy. When it rains in Arizona, just the desert, it's just so fun to go like ride in. I know a lot of my friends growing up, that's what we used to do. We just like literally get our bikes out the next day after it rains, go hit the desert, make a little like turn track. It was like the best time ever. And even some of the tracks too, like where I'm from, Canyon, when it was open, ACP, the tracks were always really good after a rain session. So I know a lot of people are really digging the rain right now for like going to ACP on this weekend or even today. For me, I just love the rain. I just love having the rain. I love looking outside and it raining outside. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I love the rain, but I just do. Maybe it's because Arizona, you barely get any rain all year and it's hot. It's hot as shit, like 120 every single day. Like this year was like 120 for like 30 days straight, bro. It's like a record. And just having some rain, like overcast, that's just like the best feeling. On Friday, I don't know, since you guys know that I love music, we talk about Travis Scott's album, we talked about Post Malone's album. On Friday, Russ dropped an album called Santiago. I think it's pretty damn good, honestly. It's very different. I've been listening to it. I've actually listened to it like multiple times now, like all the way through. And I would probably give it around a 6 or a 7, honestly. It's nothing like great or anything. But it is a pretty solid album for Russ, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy a few of the songs. And some of my favorite songs are Tunnel Vision, Oasis, Fraud. I'm not a big fan of I Love You Boy. Just wasn't really that big of a fan of that one. Smooth is all right. Empty is all right. The Wind is all right. Nothing like crazy, but I overall think that's a pretty good album. I would kind of put it like right where Post Malone's album was for me. Just throw it up in the background and kind of just do something, you know, compared to like say other albums that I really like, such as like Mac Miller's Good AM. That's probably my favorite Mac album. But no, I think Santiago is pretty good. I would definitely give it like a 6 to a 7, maybe 6.5. I kind of want to see what Pitchfork does with it. Pitchfork is like the company that kind of rates all these new music that goes on. So I kind of want to see what they do for this album. But overall, I think it's a pretty good album. I know there's some other music that dropped too. I kind of gotta go listen to that. But if you guys listen to Russ, let me know what your guys' favorite song is by Russ. I want to say thank you guys so much for the love on all the recent videos. I really do appreciate it. That is fat. Whew, I wish I could have brought that back around. But no, I really do appreciate all of the love on the videos, the TikToks, and everything like that. So thank you guys so much for the love. We'll catch you guys back here with another video tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We post every day. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Much love, guys. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.